Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Empire of India. In our last episode we finished our last holy war that we were in up in this area, and we have kind of a problem. We have no heir of our dynasty. Or actually we do have an heir of our dynasty in third in the line of succession there, but let's see, who is that? My eldest daughter. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to help if we were to kill the other... Is it him? I'm not sure who exactly is the... intermediary in the line of succession here. I guess it was my elder daughter, who is now dead. I see. Okay. But either way, we could kill people to inherit as her, but she is patrilineally married to somebody else and is almost out of childbearing age. So I guess we could kill the two intervening heirs, kill her, and then perhaps inherit as our younger daughter, who we could certainly have some children of our dynasty with in time. I suppose it's not too likely to happen, but we should probably get started on that anyway. Our current plot is to revoke the county here, which we could do, but I think that's less important, obviously, than the potential game-ending threat of not having an heir that is of our dynasty. So let's send a few gifts around here. Other than that, I think we're doing pretty much everything we can do to have another child. We have 3 concubines of childbearing age. We have one lover who could also have children for us. In fact, has already had children. We don't have any illegitimate sons we can legitimize, unfortunately. Our wife, I suppose, is 46, so we could divorce her, which will cost us 215 gold. That's fine. And find ourselves a younger wife. Not too concerned about any of her traits other than that she is preferably lustful. Apparently all the lustful ones are taken. There's lustful, okay. Also has a lisp, but we don't care about that. Also scholarly theologian, which is a penalty to fertility. Maybe we'll see if there's an alternative candidate. Detached priest does not affect fertility. Okay, this one will do. She's 26, so not the youngest, but she is lustful, so it will still count. So we now have a border with the Byzantine Empire as well, which will allow us to... Okay, we're over our vassal limit since we no longer have the diplomacy bonus from our wife. That's fine. And our daughter is of legal age. Also fine. We'll wait till our new wife arrives and we should maybe get back up to 35 there. Yes, we did. Okay. So I'd like to declare war on the Byzantines, preferably for some kind of productive reason, but I'll take any pretext, really. We will at least be able to do a holy war. Otherwise, we can do claim wars for individual counties, which I don't think is too good. We'll do the holy war for Tabriz, if nothing else. Maybe have a look around to see in case there are any claimants to the empire, for example. Though I very much doubt, because of the religious differences, that any of them will accept an invitation. Yeah, they're going to have a severe penalty from false religion, so I think the chances of us inviting a claimant to any titles in there are very low. Anyway, we'll continue on for a minute here, just in case we have any progress on the pregnancy situation. We can't really do any better than family focus. It gives us a bonus to fertility and health to keep us alive longer, which is also helpful. We could potentially switch to seduction, which might give us more chance of conceiving a child, but then we lose the health bonus, so I don't think that's worth it. It's the same fertility bonus, but some of the seduction events, I think, would have the potential to give us children. You want to marry my daughter? I guess I'll accept. I have an older daughter who we would like to inherit as, if we can, which would involve, of course, killing all of the intervening people in the line of succession. I don't really like our chances of getting that done, but we may as well keep that plot going just in case. Okay, so have our retinue up here. My Chancellor is doing nothing, so we could probably have him do something productive. Let's see. Most of our vassals are pretty happy. We have probably a substantial long reign bonus by now. Plus 50, so you're pretty unhappy. I guess we'll send our Chancellor to you. Of course, we also have this peasant revolt, which I've been ignoring, but I am assuming that my vassals are taking care of it. Apparently we can't go to his location. Where are you? Okay, they've almost been taken care of, but not quite. I think maybe I'll just raise some troops and get it done myself. Probably not going to catch him yet, but we'll just follow. We should catch up to them eventually. There we go. We'll enforce our demands and execute him. And I think we'll go ahead and get our war on the Byzantines declared. So in case we do die in the near future, we'll at least get something done there. And we have a holy war for Tabaristan also. I think we'll forego that one in favor of Tabriz. We also have a de jure claim on this county for our vassal Duke of Tabaristan. No, we'll just take this one. Okay, so we have our retinue in the area, of course. But I think we are just going to raise all of our troops to take part. In fact, we'll have you all meet up a little further away, just so we don't get caught by any Byzantine armies. I suppose you up in this area can all come meet over here. Everyone further south will have to transport up by boat. We'll have you all meet in this location. You're already on your way, and the rest of you can meet over here. And also come by boat. Actually, go here, it'll be a bit faster. Okay. Suppose we should start raising some of these boats. Okay, I'm going to assume that's enough boats to transport the armies from there. You're heading up You're heading here. Did I miss this army? I did. You can head over here. So the strength of the Byzantine army is, I think we said about 40,000, 44,000. Which is large, but smaller than mine. Should be able to get in some pretty substantial battles anyway. And everyone is annoyed about their levies being raised, but the long reign bonus does cancel it out pretty effectively. And still no pregnancy, it seems, which is kind of worrying. I can't even count all of the fertility bonuses we have. I think the Have a Son ambition gives us, I think it's 5 or 10% hidden modifier. We have plus 10% from Grey Eminence. Genius does not give us additional fertility, but we have Lustful for plus 20. Lunatic does nothing, of course. And we have another plus 25 from the family focus. Not to mention our wife's lustfulness. She also has the ambition to have a daughter. Okay, you've improved his opinion. Okay. So we do not have enough boats here. I thought I directed all of the boats from up here to come down. Apparently I missed them. That's okay, we'll get them on their way. We have everyone in place up here. Okay, and we'll have you transported up here. These armies may as well transport over by boat once we have enough boats in the area. Ah, my concubine is pregnant. Okay. Please have the child very soon. Please let it be a male child. Good to know our equipment still works anyway. Okay, you get on the boats here and head up there. So I think we'll just head with our armies straight to Constantinople. Seems like a good place to have a battle, and it seems that's where the Byzantine army is camped out. You have increased my levy reinforcements, good. Here come the navies with our troops, or most of them at least. Okay, you're going to take attrition there, which we do not want. It's probably going to be the main challenge of getting our armies up to Constantinople, not losing most of them to attrition. And speaking of Constantinople, Okay. So let's start sending you northwards. Hopefully spaced far enough apart that you can avoid taking too much attrition. So I'm going to step on each other's toes. You have converted somewhere to the Hindu faith. Well done. I'm very proud of you. Okay, so our fleet's arrived over here. We can get this army on there. Let's split it in half first, so we don't have to do it at the destination, since we know that army is too big. At least to land in this province. Or was it this one? I'm not sure. We did have a bit of overlap there, so we could have timed that better. You wait here for a couple more weeks. Ah, daughter! Why you do this? Okay, she's a genius though. I guess that's something. So we need a new marshal, we'll appoint you. Let's get our armies off the boats. I know this is a slower way, but not really a big deal. And we probably want to keep them out of the mountainous provinces as much as possible. Probably desert is not going to be too good either, though. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to go through a lot of desert and mountain provinces. No matter which way we go, it looks like. Well, that's okay. Bit of overlap there as well. Now you're taking attrition in the mountains. I could split these stacks up even further, but then it just gives me much more to manage, so I'll probably just leave them as they are. Oh, don't overlap in the mountains, that's really bad. We're only going to be there a few days. Okay, you wait here. I'm still taking attrition, okay. Let's just head straight over here for the coast. Just get there as quickly as possible. These are obviously going to start overlapping later on, but we'll manage them when that starts to become an issue. You declared a holy war, okay. Already lost a lot of these troops to attrition. Okay, we don't want you overlapping here, so you head to here, here. And you are heading by a different route mostly, that's good. Have a new vassal Maharaja, who was our marshal, okay. I'm going to appoint you instead. Fortunately, since we outnumber the Byzantines so much, we can afford to lose troops to attrition and still outnumber them. Which is why I'm not too worried about this. It seems they've moved their army out of Constantinople, so should keep an eye on it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Time to get some battles started. Alright, so we're probably going to catch them in this province. Actually, they want to catch us here. I mean, it's desert, so we don't get the defensive bonus, but we'll at least avoid the penalty from attacking into the mountains if we just let the battle happen here. And we definitely outnumber them, so it should be a pretty good one. And let's get our reinforcements on the way. Gonna get there on the 14th of September and the 8th of September, so should be in good time to help out. Okay, we won another battle over there. Okay, that's the first major battle which we have won. Captured a prisoner. Hopefully we won't take too much attrition. Oh, and there's another army of 14k up there. But we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for now and fight this army in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.